Do you know that only 90 years ago in Africa and other parts of the earth, we had hundreds of varieties of wild and domesticated fruits. Each fruit would have hundreds of varieties. Most of us will never taste anything like that today. Almost all fruits eaten today, even in Africa, are not indigenous fruits. Even so, all of other fruits on earth are going through progressive changes with one vital component under severe attack. What is happening? Who is destroying our fruit? Priest, teacher, Rabbi L.M. Dumizulu, spirit power infused, is the only source of power. LifeSpiritOfAmen.com is our website. We see here a variety of a number of common fruits eaten today. This is the original watermelon. You can see that it has something there that is missing on the current watermelon you buy in the supermarket. This is the transitional one that is also going through the process. This is the lemon, which never existed almost 500 or 600 years ago. This is also, even though it is now here, it has something that is missing inside it. What is the story here? What's going on? Now, we see that we've got some fruits here that are coming up on our slides. This is the original banana. You can see that it is completely different from the Cavendish, from the plantains, from the manzano or red or nino that you will eat. Every time you eat a banana that is different from this original one, you have been duped. You are eating something that is not natural. Now, they are continuously making more new fruits. This is now the pine melon that they are making, and soon it will be in the supermarket and everybody will be chasing it and buying and enjoying it. About 100 or so years ago, we had over 110 varieties of apples. Today, only 6 dominate, and of those 6, something else is missing right inside them. What is it? Who is causing that something to disappear from the apples that we used to enjoy? These are modern and current African fruits rich with vitamins, able to perform wonders in our bodies. This is what we call dobke, where the bubblegum was copied from. This is Azanza gakiana. This is, they call it monkey nut or monkey orange. You can see this is the seed. It is full of flesh. It is full of water, vitamins, and nutrients. This is janje. All these are natural fruits, and I want to promise you today that very few Africans want this. Very few Zimbabweans eat this. We all love to eat oranges and other fruits. This is African cherry udara, all around a basic nutritional source. It helps in losing weight, and also helps in strengthening your immune system. This is a Vitex pios, huvu or tsuvu, black, and it is good for your teeth, for your gums, for your immune system. And there is something which these fruits have that is yet to be tampered with, although they are spraying a lot of poisons all over. This is a picture showing all varieties of African fruits. This is the original cucumber, which we should eat in Africa, which we should eat, not the one with no seeds. This is the original mango, you see, found in Africa. These are figs found in Africa. This is what we know as monkey orange, and these are all indigenous fruits found in Africa. They still have something that modern fruits no longer have. What is it? And how do we know this? Where did all the seeds go? Any chance of happy living eating something which has no seeds? It is unnatural to eat any fruit which has no seeds. The thousands of fruit varieties which have largely vanished is due to European industrial agriculture. Many varieties are being destroyed today using so-called research and agricultural research, trying to improve and trying to promote or trying to multiply the fruits. You can see this is the banana that you eat today, different from the one which had seeds. This year, may you preserve and eat one indigenous African fruit and tell others that the fruits that they are eating are no longer indigenous or original. Black people founded agriculture. Osiris is an example of a black ancestor who went all over the world taming and naturalizing fruits. He is the one who gave us fruits, who formulated agriculture, and all his team. You can see here black ancient Egyptians plowing their fields using cattle, using oxen, and these are ancient African fruits, most of which we have shown today. And this was natural, and the natural cycle followed the seasonal patterns. They ate fruits seasonally, but something happened. European scientists came in. Are European scientists enhancing agriculture? The jury is yours. But here is the man who started the whole game. This is the man, Gregory Mendel. Between 1856 and 1863, Mendel cultivated and tested some 28,000 pea plants. From that, he founded that plants' offspring retained traits of parents. Who didn't know that? We Africans knew that. He became the so-called father of genetics. But we all knew we had natural laws of agriculture as black people. And this is the man who started the genetic modification that is going on today, the GMO, genetically modified organism, that are now seedless, and they are pulling out the seeds. Why are they pulling out the seeds? There is a purpose, because the seed represent life. The seed represent allegorical divine life. It is the source of power, infused source of power. It's in the seed. That's why they are attacking the seeds and patenting the seeds and owning the seeds and removing the seeds from the plants. Hence, we have got all these proliferations of diseases like cancer, blindness, lupus, sickle cell, any disease, and mental disease and mental instability, because people are eating asynchronized fruits, eating fruits that are not in season. It's called asynchronized eating. It's not synchronic eating. Let us eat seasonal indigenous fruits today. If you live in any place on earth, find the indigenous fruits of that place and start eating them in their seasons. Avoid any fruits without seeds. Herbal fruit diet is the best for a healthy 125-year lifespan. Black people, start today to store original seeds in our own heirlooms. Life Spirit of Amen says it's time for wealthnic health care, for self-care. Thank you for watching our video. Subscribe and tell others, and receive plenty of tips, ancient tips for modern life from Hamiti Hebrew Ethics, Life Spirit of Amen.